Welcome to Winston-Salem and another stop along Tobacco Road, which is home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, and the fans have been ready to get things started since early in the day. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the California Golden Bears taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Golden Bears will kick it away to start. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He steps out of bounds just across the 20 at the 21. Decent starting field position here. The Demon Deacons offense will take the field first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Swings it out to the flat. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
The Demon Deacons look to keep this drive humming. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He'll try to do it himself. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Let's take a second here and talk Wake Forest. It can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like recruiting.
Headed to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Golden Bears offense will get the ball for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the 2nd level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
If you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the 2nd level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the 2nd level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
And the Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Pulls it in. It's Akbar. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun, running back gets to give. There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a second and long. Pulls it in. It's Akbar. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Golden Bears looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw. Finds his back in the middle. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Wants to throw again. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Back to pass. The screen, and watch out. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on touchdown Golden Bears. Great job by the back on the option.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Payne. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running.
Today's game in football, it's about getting your speedsters in space. Why? Because you let them do the rest. You get them the football quickly, let them break tackles. You see so many times them making plays after the catch. So hard to stop.
Quick release on the RPO. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Defense in press coverage. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. He's got his man. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Payne. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Using the quick game. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense different.
Touchdown, wait! Fit it in the window for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost it.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. He'll keep it himself. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
The Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Fires into the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Cal.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box, the play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Clinton.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Clinton.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Demon Deacons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pulls it and fires to the left. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking downfield very late in the half. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
A little screen to the running back. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Demon Deacons will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, wait! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Allegacy Stadium.
And the Demon Deacons will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going. Breaks into the open. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. And the Golden Bears, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
They're right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Here they're trying to get to the edge. Got enough space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Snap it to the back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Rides the back on the option to give. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Swings it out to his running back. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a point.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Clinton. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. To the air on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deacs! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Arkansas is getting its clock cleaned today. That crowd was calling the Hogs in the pregame, but they're saying some other things right now. They're trailing by 18 to South Carolina. Game. Should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. It's a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
The give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Just a short pass to the tight end. At the 35, he's open. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. The give on the option. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. And the Demon Deacons are on the move. They'll give it to him again. There he goes. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. The Demon Deacons are threatening in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line. They'll run the counter. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
With the catch, it's Akbar. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Quarterback making checks. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Well, I think this running back has proved in this game here tonight that he can be counted on and relied on, right? And a big moment right here, late in the game when they need to run the ball to ice this thing, he's able to deliver.
Drills him with the stiff arm. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Leaves it with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it. Oh, he's got some space. Made a defender miss. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like Which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Clinton. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Demon Deacons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through the tackle. Couldn't find any room at all, and he'll lose 7 on the play. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense? And this defense is bowed up in the red zone, but I got to keep in mind the situation. It's still a tie game, man. I want the lead late in the ball game. Jesse, I'm going to kick the field goal here.
Yeah, it's enticing to want to try to get a touchdown here and put so much pressure on the opponent, but I think you're right. This late in the game, when it's all tied up, you just got to take the lead on the scoreboard.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. It's caught. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
As a quarterback, I used to love 4-vert, right? If it's zone, you're trying to hit one of the guys running down the seam. If it's man, you have an opportunity maybe to hit one of the outside guys based on whatever your best matchup is. Nice job by the quarterback there, going to the right guy.
Punts it out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Makes the catch. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw for it. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And the defense gave up some yards late in the game, but when it mattered most, when the offense had a chance to go in here and take the lead late in this football game, they absolutely closed the door, get the INT, and get the ball back to their offense.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key